Hello everybody, welcome back to Spirit Sports. I'm your host Evan, and welcome to another edition of Detroit Tigers pre-game notes. If you do end up enjoying this video, please make sure to leave a like and or just share it with somebody you know. If you do want to see more videos from me, the best way to do that would be subscribing. Please do leave a comment, because I would love to talk to you guys. The view to comment ratio is crazy, and I mean crazy that nobody comments, which is it doesn't feel right. I feel like more of you should be commenting and trying to start a conversation about something you hear in the video. But please do comment, and I will I guess respond to your comment. And I guess with that being said, let's just get into today's pregame notes. So, after opening the season 2-4, the Detroit Tigers are having their first home series against the Chicago White Sox. The Tigers quickly made a statement in Game 1, and they hope to build off of that not only for Game 2, but for the whole season. Here is a rough summary and 3 takeaways for the home opener. So, the Tigers took a 3-1 lead in the third, and they never looked back once, and they ended up beating the White Sox 7-4. And it was 7-1 until the ninth inning, where Kenta Maeda, who was left in for too long, gave up 3 runs. But I do like using him in stress-free situations, see if he can get something going. My first takeaway is that Kerry Carpenter and Riley Green just continued to rake. They went a combined 5 for 10 with 3 home runs, 4 runs, 3 RBIs, and only 1 strikeout. Flaherty dominated on the mound once again. He went 5 2/3 innings, only allowed 3 hits, only allowed 1 run, and he only walked 2 people, and he struck out 7. And then my last takeaway is that the Tigers and White Sox combined for 17 men left on base and were 5 for 25 when there were runners in scoring position. Now, what are the keys to success for today's game? Well, for the White Sox, Davis Martin needs to replicate his performance against the Angels a little bit ago. I forget what day it was. But he went for 6 innings. He only allowed 4 hits. He allowed 2 unearned runs. He walked 2 and he struck out 2. That's an incredible performance. The White Sox ended up losing that game, and because of the defense, because the 2 runs were unearned. I think that does say a lot. His strikeout to walk ratio could be better, but that performance in itself is pretty good, especially in today's game. The top of the lineup has to start hitting better. I don't know if the top 4 or 5 guys for the White Sox yesterday even got a hit. So that will be something to look for today, and if the top of their lineup starts doing better, that should contribute to the last thing I have for them, is they need to hit better with men on base, because they had 7 men left on base. They were the lower part of the combined men left on base, but it's still not a place you want to be at. You want to be lower on that. Ideally, it's not gonna happen all the time. I don't know what the Dodgers' average men left on base is, or the Yankees, but you have to or Padres, or whatever the top few teams are today. I know the Dodgers are one. I forget the others, but if you can limit those men left on base, well, that automatically means you're hitting better with men on base. But if you can do that, that contributes greatly to winning. Now, for the Tigers, Reese Olson needs to relax and find his dominant self. Again, he allowed 4 runs against the Dodgers in the big loss that the Tigers had out there. And I mean big by we didn't really have much of a chance in that game. But the thing is, it's the Dodgers. That's not really an excuse. It's just a reason of why he could have given up 4 runs like that, because he didn't really do that all that much last season. He did a little bit, but not all that much. And he just needs to relax and find his dominant self, which has shown time and time again. The second thing I have is they need to start hitting with men in scoring position and obviously in doing so limit their men left on base. It's incredible that they scored 7 runs, but they left 10 men on base. If even 3 men score, then that's a 10-4 win. And that would be the 7 men left on base, the same as the White Sox. So if they can limit their men left on base, they will be able to win by bigger margins and kind of prove that they are the team that I think a lot of people, including myself, do think they are. And then the rest of the lineup needs to start replicating the success of Carpenter, Green, and Torkelson. There are a few others that are doing really good, but with smaller sample sizes. But Carpenter, Green, and Torkelson are the 3 that have stuck out the most to me early in the season. I mean, Carpenter 2 home runs yesterday. Green, he's been hitting them left and right all season. Then Torkelson, he's a new ball player this year. So if the rest of the lineup can really start doing better or start getting closer to what Carpenter, Green, and Torkelson do, it'll be very hard to get this lineup out. Now, either the Tigers continue their home dominance and get to 500, or the White Sox grab their 3rd underdog win of the season. Which team will prevail? Well, we will see at 110. Well, that is it for today's pregame notes on Spirit Sports. I was your host, Evan, and if you enjoyed this video, please make sure to leave a like. And if you want to see more videos like this, please do consider subscribing, because that would be the best way to watch my videos. I don't know how many of these I will post, because I'm kind of busy through the whole summer, but I will post as many of these as I can. Please leave a comment. It's not just like a cool algorithm thing where the algorithm rewards your videos if you get comments. I could really care less about that. These videos are finding basically the right audience based on the YouTube statistics as of late. The videos are finding the right audience. So, and if you guys just comment, I'll know that you guys actually do like the videos more than not liking it. Because if you don't say something, no one knows besides yourself. And then I will respond to the comments if you do leave them. Detroit Sports Weekly will be back later today whenever I'm done filming and editing and it goes out. I think that's all I have, and I will see you in the next one. Stay blessed.